the whole grain millet. This is your anti-stress food. Welcome to Healthy Cooking with Val. Hi, I'm Chef Valerie Wilson. Today, I'm going to tell you all about millet. It is a versatile food. It's a whole grain, and most people are only familiar with it because they've seen it in with their bird feed. But it is one of the perfect foods for the human species. And I'm going to share with you today my favorite way to cook and prepare it. Millet is the signature whole grain of what we call late summer or Indian summer. This is the time of year when we feed and nurture our spleen, pancreas, and stomach. These are your middle organs located in the middle of your body that when you get stressed out, they tend to get all tight. But when you eat creamy, sweet millet, it feeds and nurtures these organs and relaxes them and calms them down, which is why it is your anti-stress grain. It is a good source of magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, and calcium, and exceptionally high in iron. They've been eating it for at least 10,000 years. That is a really long time. And in the whole grain category, millet actually has the highest protein profile, being 15% protein. Now, this is the main food of the people that live in Asia, called the Hinza people. These are people that are known for living a really long time. Millet is the food that's going to give your body energy because whole grains release glucose really slowly into your system to give you long, sustainable energy to last throughout the day. Also, really, really high in fiber. This is where your body gets fiber from, whole grains. This makes it a heart-healthy food and also makes it very cleansing to cleanse toxins out of your system. So now that I've told you all about the health benefits, I know you can't wait to get cooking with it. Now you can buy this in the bulk bin at most health food stores, and it's little yellow seeds like this. Now the easiest way to cook millet, 1 cup of water, 2 cups of millet, put it in a pot, bring it to a boil, and then reduce it to the lowest possible temperature, put a lid on it, and it only takes 20-25 minutes and all the water's been absorbed, and then it cooks up. It's creamy and it's sweet. It makes excellent casseroles. You also can put it in soup and it will thicken the soup for you. But my favorite way to cook and prepare millet is while it's cooking, I add like 1/4 of an onion diced really small to the millet. That adds another layer of sweetness to the millet. And then once it's done, I season it with 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt and mix it all together. Then I take a casserole dish and press the millet in the casserole dish with my hand very, very firmly so that it gets really, really tight. And then I put it in the refrigerator until it's completely cold. And then it looks like this. And then you let it come out on your cutting board like so. And then you cut it into squares. This is the fun part, all right? And so because it's a complex carbohydrate whole grain, it kind of tastes like potatoes, right? But you don't have all the simple carbs from eating white potatoes. Now you can use this as a substitute for little squares of potatoes, like if you're gonna make a potato salad. You can take these little squares and you can also dip it in your favorite dip, and then it's a nice little snack, a very healthy snack. Another really delicious way to do it is to take the little cubes, heat some oil, and then fry the cubes. That gives it like a crispy outside and then a creamy inside. So when you get a chance, go to the health food store, get some millet, and then cook it up. Try doing it this way. I think you're really going to like it. And then go to my Facebook page, Macro Val Food. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And also, I'd love to hear some suggestions from you about future recipes that maybe you would want me to create or do a video about. You can also visit my website, macroval.com, where you can purchase my cookbook, perceptions in healthy cooking. Remember, your journey to eating healthy begins with one small step. Let's make that step the whole grain millet. Mmm.